Still to come, AA and AAA boys 4x400 meter relay. There you see the AA boys teams. And with Lewisburg in this event, but not one of the higher seeds, again, everything in the team standings could be thrown into a blender depending on how this all pans out. Here are the lane assignments. Shamokin area is in lane 1, Lewisburg in lane 2, Bethlehem Catholic in lane 3, Milton Hershey is in lane 4, followed by Mercer area, Greenville, Smethport, and Southern Columbia. Top seed 3:23.55. Milton Hershey had it yesterday. Milton Hershey with the state record in this event as well, 3:19.07. Sent back in 1988.
Well, 2 races of the 4x4s and 2 great races by the 4x4, excuse me. And I would assume these 2 will just be as good too.
A lot of lead changes, a lot of unpredictability. And that's what makes it fun and wild at the same time. Those were 2 very wild finishes in the girls AA and AAA 4x4. To get a look at the Lewisburg runner in lane 2, and again, Lewisburg, you know, with all the medals Spooner has won today and the first relay gold medal as well, Lewisburg seems to be, or at least appears to be, in good position to clinch a team championship if they can get a solid finish out of this. But
well, we know they have at least 30 points. I'm not sure what else they have gathered.
As you said, I mean, 30 points some years, that can be enough to win it, or at least come very close to winning it.
Well, I've seen years, and particularly like in AA girls one year, I remember, where one individual won the team championship, took 4 first place, and that gave them the 40 points for the win. Pole vault going strong. They do have 1 over 5, 15-3. I saw one make it.
On your mark.
Starting to weed them out a little bit on that one.
Somebody has just missed on their 3rd attempt. We'll keep you up to date on that as we go along. And still to come, AA girls javelin from today. We'll have AAA boys shot put. And plenty more from the field as we get going here with the AA boys 4x400 meter relay.
Interesting Milton Hershey runner not using any starting blocks, but using the start. So just standing.
Already eating up the stagger. It's Greenville in lane 6. Trying to carry Mercer area with them in lane 5. And a good start by Milton Hershey as well in lane 4. But boy, Greenville really took off and munched up that stagger quickly, 200 meters into it. And Greenville rounds the turn, apparently in the lead. You have Southern Columbia, of course, out there with the benefit of the stagger in lane 8. And Smethport there as well in lane number 7. All Greenville, though, on this first leg. Excellent opening leg for Greenville. Goes to the strategy. Some coaches like to put some of their best runners out in front. Others like to have a run anchor. Greenville, no doubt, putting a very strong entry out there early. And now Bethlehem Catholic starts to make up some of the deficit in lane 3. Bethlehem Catholic and Greenville have the lead.
We know Spooner can run a 3,200. We know he can run a 1,600. We know he can run an 800. I want to see if he can run a 400. So I don't want them to have the lead when he gets it. I want to see if he can run someone down.
He will presumably be on that anchor for Lewisburg. On the backstretch now, Bethlehem Catholic battling it out with Shamokin area. Lewisburg in there as well. Good showings for the District 4 schools, Shamokin and Lewisburg. Now they round the turn. Lewisburg, Bethlehem Catholic, Shamokin area, and still in there is Greenville. Coming down to the halfway point now, and the pass is made by Lewisburg. Can Lewisburg get another relay gold medal today? They are leading at the halfway point of this 4x4 as they pass the baton to the third man. Bethlehem Catholic, along with Greenville and Shamokin, all came in a tie for second. Can Lewisburg build on this advantage now, or can Shamokin close the gap?
That was a great second leg from Lewisburg. Great second leg.
Lewisburg leading on the backstretch. Then it's Shamokin. Greenville trying to pass Shamokin. And here comes Milton Hershey now, hard up the outside. So a lot of movement again in a relay. Another wild finish to the 4x400-meter relay. Lewisburg trying to hold off Milton Hershey. Greenville is there as well. Lewisburg first, Milton Hershey second, Greenville third, and the baton will be in Spooner's hands for Lewisburg, trying to run a 400 to give his team another relay gold medal. Here's the pass right now. Spooner has it first, then it is Milton Hershey and Greenville. They are the top three, and here goes Spooner battling it out with Milton Hershey. Milton Hershey and Lewisburg, the top two. Lewisburg is in the green, Milton Hershey in the yellow, and Spooner takes off on the back, but Milton Hershey stays with. And Greenville keeps with the pace as well, as does Smithport and Bethlehem Catholic. 200 meters to go now. What a finish. Spooner for Lewisburg, Milton Hershey trying to eclipse Lewisburg. If Lewisburg can win another relay, they're all but assured the AA team championship. And now here comes Greenville again, and Milton Hershey makes the pass as Spooner runs out of gas, and Milton Hershey has taken the lead. Milton Hershey is going to win the 4x4. A race to the line for second. It'll go to Greenville, Lewisburg third, and Bethlehem Catholic fourth. Another wild finish in a 4x4.
Gotta love them. I'm telling you. 4x4 and a third great race in that. And, you know, say what you want to say about Spooner in that one, but it's tough to be that proficient in all those events and then come back and run a 400 like that in your fourth race of today. And he would have ran 4 yesterday, so that's 8 races in 2 days, and I don't think that's too shabby at all. Third place in that one.
This was just a spectacular effort by Milton Hershey, and here's where the pass was made.
They're just the big guys, the big guns are coming down the stretch now. And, you know, I don't know if it's so much that Spooner ran out of gas or these guys are just faster at 400. And that's probably the case.
Still, it shows Spooner's versatility. I mean, if he ran the 3200, he probably would have had a lot of success in that today. Honestly, obviously he won the mile. To come back and attempt a 400 and to be placed in the anchor by your coach certainly speaks a lot to his versatility.
Sure. And he is, he's a great runner, and so that's where you want to have him. I mean, that's who I want to have in the anchor, someone like him. And like I said, I'm not sure it had anything to do with gas. I just think it had something to do with the fact that those guys are a little bit quicker at a 400 than he is.
So we have the trip